Well, here we are. What a beautiful Easter Monday, and I wish you all the best. And it's wonderful to be racing again. It's been very difficult the last 2 days for all of us that like to have a little tickle on the horses. But there's been wonderful cricket, and David Miller, well, it shows you how good he is. And here's a man that was completely left in the wilderness by Cricket South Africa, and he's a test batsman, a one-day batsman. He is the complete package. And to watch him carry his team over the line yesterday was just pure joy and ecstasy, and just a wonderful, wonderful batting experience. Only A.B. de Villiers have I seen make a better knock than that. But let's go to Greyville. We're on the Poly track. This is Monday the 18th of April. First races of 12:10. And I think it'll be a good card today. I've gone through this card carefully. I've had a lot of time to do it and really enjoyed it. First race, absolute two-horse race. It's a maiden plate, and it's off, as I said, 12:10, 1,000 meters. Now, obviously, the Poly will have had a lot of rain on it, so I would think the front runners hold sway. As a result, I'm going with King Spear, Samanga Kamalo's ride. If you go back 2 runs, his last run before its Capriana run, it drifted in the bedding like a barge. I think this is the right race for it, and it's only got Ndaka #1 to beat. Now, this horse probably needs gelding. He just doesn't seem to go through with it. He's got the ability, and Anton Marcus, well, the persuader Marcus might get the best out of him, but it's only the two of them. Of the rest, Silver Ducat and Ice Kingdom and Slurry Kane, the two first-timers. Have a close look at them. I know Ice Kingdom, I've seen him at Dennis Bosch's, a very, very nice-looking horse, and if he can run a bit, you've got to be there or thereabouts. Slurry Kane, well, there's money for this one. The interesting thing is Fade Herb's riding it, and he's come up from Cape Town to ride, probably this horse, because Marcus is riding in Darker now. That's always very interesting to watch some money. So, have a close look at the race, have a look at the canter and see where the money goes. Race 2, maiden plate, fillies and mares. I go 1,400 meters. I'm going strongly with High Flyby. I make this the best bet on the card. I think the 1,400 is perfect for it. I think it's an improver. Craig Zaki gets a ride. Lots to like about it in a very, very moderate race. Temple Off goes on the Poly. That might be the one to trouble High Flyby, but I'm going with High Flyby very strongly. Race 3, this is a maiden plate, and they go 1,800 meters. Now it starts to get a bit tricky. The right horse looks to be Spirit of Nuna, Anton Marcus for Vaughan Marshall, and as I said to you there, Vaughan Marshall didn't have him riding his horse in the first race. Now Anton Marcus got first call of Vaughan Marshall. Why is he riding in Darker? Go back to that race. Now we're looking and seeing Spirit of Nuna, Anton Marcus for Vaughan Marshall. What are the dangers? Hydrangea ran on very well last time. Got to have a big chance. Spring Fever. This might be the springer in the race. Spring Fever, the name. Go back 3 runs. So it was a very, very good run indeed on the Poly. And as a result, got to have a chance here. Amberlin, Fortune Fire, back end. Race 4. This is a merit-rated 1,800 meters. And a very interesting race. The top 3 in the race card order, which is draw order at the Greyville, are the 3-year-olds. Now, if you look at them, they've all got exceptional form. 6 Hawks Fix, very good form, and goes on the Poly. Pineapple Express, easy maiden win. Who knows how good it is? Has a first crack at the Poly. Bella Sicome. Now, this is a very nice filly indeed. From the Paul Lafferty stable. Warren Kennedy aboard it. Got to be a big, big runner. So, you've got those 3-year-olds. Then you look at the old timers. You've got Cap and Pride and Karari Cowboy. Both of them extremely good on this track, and both of them got to have a very, very big chance. So, I'm going to put all of them in. And then to muddle the waters, the 4-year-old is Coromandel. Muddy the waters, sorry, and muddles the waters as well. Peterson gets the ride on this. This was a reserve runner. Course of distance 211. He goes in as well. Race 5, merit-rated 67, and they go 1,900 meters. Desert Rose looks like the key here. Anton Marcus jumps on for Gareth Van Zyl and got the best form. 2 runs, 1 win, and 1 very good third. Will go well here. Okay, so has a crack over more grounders by Futura. It should be able to get the trip. If it fluffs its lines, you've got Blazing Astute. Warren Kennedy stays with this one for the Ellison Wright stable, and it's a front runner. Be careful. Bay Breeze, big price, comes back from a bit of a break. Had Herb aboard it, but I think got some ability. And then Aerial View, second run. Golden Grove goes on the Poly. And Name of the Game, ignore its last start. This might be the big lurker in the race at 10 to 1. Race 6, merit rated fillies and mares. They go 1,800 meters. And I find this a very difficult race because when I went through it, I thought, Top Me Up Holly, this has got to be the right horse. But then you go and have a look at Tupelo, where's the other horse? Let's Not Linger. Those two, they're both 4-year-olds, they're both fillies. They both had very similar profiles. They both won 4 races, 6 places, and 11 places. But Top Me Up Holly, on merit ratings, has got to give Let's Not Linger 5 kilos. That doesn't seem right. The handicapper can't have got that right. And that's why Let's Not Linger is short in the betting. But Top Me Up Holly, the Alison Wright stable, very sharp. They put on the 4-kilogram claimer to help. And I think that she'll go really well if she doesn't need the run, Top Me Up Holly, but she might need the run. So then look at the rest. Dawn of a New Day, first crack on the Poly. Comes from Cape Town with very good form. Jackson Wells loves the Poly, 6 runs, 2 wins, 2 places. And Aries has ridden it 9 times for 2 wins and 3 places. Jackson Wells goes well. Then you look at Rotunda. This filly's packed with class. She won on the Poly by 4.5 lengths. She absolutely canted it. So she goes into the play. Oh So Squishy, first run on the Poly. Samanga Kamalo jumps aboard. That's number 10. Okay, so you're saying, well, Jack's Bird, Snow Palace and Crazy Blues have got no chance? Well, they've all got chances. Anything can win it. Race 7. Merit rated, 1,000 meters, and I make this the right horse in this race is number 3, Lady Catherine. If you go back 3 runs, the run behind Aunt Lizzie gives a huge chance. She was drawn in the bush last time and ran a cracking race after being made a lot of use of. This is perfect for her. She should be the right one. But then Aunt Lizzie obviously got a chance because she's beaten Lady Catherine, but she does meet her on worse terms. And Varvacious is the best filly in the race. Put her into all your play. The 4th horse, Indigo Fields. Course distance is jockey 1 from 1. Might be a big improver. Race 8, 1,400 meters. Merit rated handicap. And Cape Town Affair looks like the right horse. The trouble is Dennis' stable is in a very poor form at the moment. But this horse is absolutely ready in the right race. Okay, so if he fluffs his lines, what are they? Count Marsh, I think he's much better off this merit rating. Ashton Aries rides him again. He rode him well last time. Not a great time. And if you look at Giambista's time winning the maiden, there's very little between the two of them on times. So Giambista, well, he's going to have to step up to win a race like this because there's True Genie and True Brit. Both of them come into the race with some sort of chance. Race 9. This is a merit-rated handicap. They go 1,400 meters, make it a 5-corner contest. There are 12 runners. I'm going with 5 of them. Forest Jump, course and distance, 11.37. Daryl Moore steps out his horses in good shape. He runs a small yard. Always put him in. Higher Purpose got extremely good form, good draw, and I think he's a runner here. But my top choice is number 4, Grey Ocean. Perfect over the 1,400 meters. Warren Kennedy aboard, lots to like about him. So, don't leave out Stanley, Coronado's runner, 3rd run after arrest. Will he go on the Poly? Well, he looks like he does, but he's come tumbling down in the merit rating. It's his 1st run for Com Naidu. And then Cool Runnings, improved last run. Dean Catamere stable might turn it on today. They've got big runners. So, the big roughie is Quest for the Best, goes to a new stable. Gareth and Zell runs it with Zuma on it, and Zuma's ridden a few winners for him. So, as you see, we worked it out. Is it all going to fall into play? All depends on how the track runs. That's the key. I've gone for the front runners because I think that that's going to be the key. But if they go too fast, they fall in a hole. So, let's see how we go at Greyville on the Poly track today, and I look forward to chatting to you tomorrow. From me, James Goodman, Interbet. All the money goes through the tote.